Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to share with y'all some highlights of my advanced trucking company business plan. It's going to take about 17 minutes to go through the video, but I think if you take a look at it, you're going to like what you see. So the way the video is going to play out is first and foremost going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. After that, we'll then go ahead and dive into the various segments of my advanced trucking company business plan template. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and zip through this little presentation. As promised, a little bit about me. Again, Paul Borosky, doctoral candidate, MBA, as well as owner of Quality Business Plan and Quality Business Consultant. I am a professional writer, specifically a business plan writer. So if y'all want to avoid all the fun and excitement, trials and tribulations, growth opportunities of writing your own business plan, feel free to pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. My contact information is right here. I would be delighted to write a business plan for you. I am also a published author on Amazon.com. Check out some of my books there. They're focused on business plan writing as well as understanding financial statements. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert in both business and finance. So if you do need some help with those pesky financial projections, business plans ready to go, but those numbers are keeping you up at night, I'd be delighted to do your financial projections for you. Again, pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Be delighted to help. And enough about me. Let's go ahead and talk about the start of the show, which is the Advanced Trucking Company Business Plan Template. And the first batter up is going to be the actual Word document that contains the business plan template. So when you do buy, like I said, when you do buy the Advanced Trucking Company Business Plan Template, it comes with the actual Word document for the business plan, it comes with the Excel financial model, it comes with a strategic plan and a PowerPoint presentation. So this is going to be the Advanced Trucking Company Business Plan Template Word document. Once you open it up, you'll be greeted with the title page. Most of my clients are going to put their company name here or their logo. Second page is going to be the title page. The table of contents. If you want, once you add a little bit more meat to the bone, add your information in here. Click on the table of contents. Click on Update Table. Click on Update Entire Table, and voila, your headers and your page numbers will update accordingly. Next page is going to be your executive summary. In the executive summary, I give you a spot for your trucking company summary, target market, competitive advantages. Anywhere you see yellow, make sure your information goes in there or verify that it's correct. Any place that has parentheses, you definitely want to change that out and put your information in there. The next section is going to be the financial highlights, and then we round out the executive summary with the funding request. Next section for page 5 is going to be your company description. Again, company description, we got your trucking company summary, and then services offered. As we all know, the trucking industry has a wide array of services. So I give you a starting point for a vast amount of services. For example, the freight transport, dry van hauling, refrigerated freight hauling, flatbed hauling, hazmat freight, and then also the hot shot less than loads, and then we've got the box truck, small to medium sized freight transportation. So any of these pieces of information, if you're going to provide those services, keep it. If not, delete those services. Next section is going to be your competitive advantages. Again, update that as you see fit. We've got a section for your primary target market, your pricing strategy, future plans, give you some places to put some information in there. Hours of operation, also the location section. Company goals, what are some of the things you want to accomplish in the short term as well in the long term. Technology, how are you going to utilize technology. Then we've got a keys to success, and then also a snippet of the strategic plan here as well. Second section is going to be the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. In order to make changes to this section, just click on the smart art, click on the little arrow, and then we have a text box that bounces out, and you just put up your information in there. Next section is industry analysis. I get all of my information or all my industry research from IBIS World. They are the industry leader in industry research. And so I just take their information, summarize it, put in my own words, and then I've updated the template accordingly. Next section is going to be your organizational structure. 2 segments to this: organization or ownership, who's going to own the company, just update that information here. And then job responsibilities. I've got a starting point for some job responsibilities for a driver, CEO, dispatcher. If you are going to have those jobs, great. If not, then just delete any of the sections that are not applicable to your company. Next section is going to be the organizational chart. Just click on the organizational chart, again, the out arrow, and just change it to have it reflect your organization. Next section is the marketing section. Typically, most trucking companies are going to go with three or four marketing channels, which would include networking, traditional marketing, internet marketing, and social media marketing. Again, update this information as you see fit. This plan also includes your strategic plan. So this just summarizes some of the strategies your company may or may not use. And in this segment, you're going to have your networking strategy, competitive strategy, operational strategy. And then it also has a starting point for your strategic planning and then marketing strategy as well. Next section is your exit strategy. Every organization that's ever been started will eventually exit or stop. It's just the nature of the beast. And so this gives you an expected strategy and then also a detrimental strategy. Your next section is going to be a funding request. How much money do you need to get the party started or to expand operations? Go ahead and put in the term, the length of the term over the loan that you anticipate, interest rates right here. And then it's got a startup cost and a startup cost chart. This information would be copy and paste from the financial model, which I'll be going over next. This section right here is the financial projections. This is just a summary of your financial projections. This chart right here can be found in the financial model. And then anywhere you see the highlights, make sure you pull that information from the financial model as well. These are just your assumptions. And then for the next section is going to be your profit and loss, and it's broken into quarters as well as monthly. So month 1 through 3, quarter 1. Month 4 through 6, quarter 2. And all these statements would be copy and pasted from the financial model. And this is month 7 through 9, quarter 3. 10 through 12, quarter 4. And then we also have a profit and loss month to month for year 2 as well. 13 through 15, quarter 1. 16 through 18, quarter 2. 19 through 21, quarter 3. 22 through 24, quarter 4. And then we round this out with a pro forma income statement, which is a summary of your revenues, your expenses, and your net profits for the next 5 years annually. And then we also include a pro forma balance sheet as well. It just shows your assets as compared to your liabilities and owner equity. And then we do include some financial statements or some financial calculations, such as a projected valuation. This is not a retail estimate. This is just based on cash flows. And then also a break-even analysis as well. And then we've got a best case scenario. So this is what I'm doing here is the financial model will actually increase your revenues at a specific amount. Usually it's about 15-20%. It'll increase the revenues to show you if everything goes great, what the revenues can be and net profits. And then a worst case scenario, which will decline your revenues by 10, 15, 20%, whatever the financial model holds. And it'll show the revenues at a decreased, it'll show your projections at a decreased revenue amount. All right, yeah, so that wraps up the Word document portion of the Advanced Trucking Company Business Plan template. Let's go ahead and dive into the Excel financial model next. Next up is the financial model. So the financial model is where you're going to put your financial information, and once you do that, then we will have the financial model will calculate your profit and loss for the first year, second year, income statement, balance sheet, capital budgeting, and capital budgeting is just some of your financial ratios and such. Break-even analysis, and then your best case, worst case. So what you'll do for this model is you're going to make your changes on your information page for the most part, and then a little bit on your profit and loss for year one, but I'll go over that in a second. So the segments where you can make any changes, and you can make any changes to the darker color cells. So those darker color cells here, here, in here, up here, those are where you can make the changes. So it's broken up into the daily sales. So we've got your daily sales, how many miles driven. It has a section for your labor to put your number of employees, the rate of pay, your salary as well. Startup costs, and we've got some charts. Just put in how you're going to fund your business, equity investment, and then loan, and then how you're going to divvy up your startup investments into various startup cost categories. It also has a monthly fixed cost section, which you just update your information here. Tax rate would go here. Growth rates right here. Growth rates for the next 5 years. Best case, worst case modifications. As I shown you previously, it does come with a best case, worst case financial model. So you'll just go ahead and put your adjustments, how much you want to increase your revenues for best case and how much you want to decrease for worst case. And then your loan amount right here, whatever kind of a loan you're going to take out, you put that information here. And then once you put your loan amount in, it'll populate down here, and then you just change interest rate in the term, and then the payment will be calculated for you. And so right here on the projections tab, this is just a summary of your various financial projections. This right here is going to be your profit and loss for the first year. You can make changes to your monthly sales growth by changing these percentages right here. And then we have a profit and loss for year 2. Your income statement would be on this tab right here. Balance sheet would be on this tab. Your capital budgeting, which includes your valuation, would be on this tab. Your break-even analysis would be right here with a chart. And then again, the best and worst case scenarios. So all you do once you input all your information in the information page, you would just copy each one of these charts right into the Word document for the business plan template. All right, let's go ahead and move into the strategic plan next. The third document that's included in my advanced trucking company business plan template would be the strategic plan for your trucking company. And the way this starts is we've got your vision right here. Where do you want to be in 5 years? And then you would put in your information for the current state, what's your company look like right now. Next thing, what it includes is going to be the stages for the vision. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 2 years? Where do you want to be in a year? And then what we'll do is it gives you a section for a plan of action. What are some of the steps you need to take in order to attain your first year objectives? You put that information right here. Actions needed. And then, so this is the strategic plan. It also includes an action plan. So the business plan pretty much is, the business plan describes your company, what it does, how it does it, where it does it, why it does it, when it does it. Whereas your strategic plan, that is your roadmap to success. Where do you want to go and how are you going to get there, and gives you a place to put your objectives of what you want to attain at your 6-month point and your year point and your 3-year point, and then your 5-year point. So that pretty much wraps up our strategic plan. And the next up will be the next up will be the PowerPoint presentation that's included in the advanced trucking business plan. And the final document that is included in my advanced trucking company business plan template is the PowerPoint presentation. So the PowerPoint presentation, it has approximately 10 slides. And what you would do is you just go through each one of the slides and you'd put your information in here. You can copy and paste a lot of the information from the business plan template once that's completed. But some of the titles to the slides would be the company name. Then you have the services offered. Competitive advantages, what are some things you're going to do better than other competitors. Target market, again, you can pull that right out of the business plan. Location, where you're going to be servicing, where you're located. Industry research, again, pull these statistics right from the business plan, industry research section. Organization and management, you can change your information right here. And then we have marketing and sales. What are some of the marketing and sales activities and channels you're going to be utilizing? Financial projections, just put that information right here and then copy and paste a chart from the Excel file. Then we got your startup costs / expansion costs. If it's going to be startup, then keep startup and get rid of expansion. If you're expanding, keep expansion and get rid of startup. And again, this information can be pulled right from the Excel file as well. Yeah, so those are the slides that are included, and it also comes with speaker notes. And again, you can just copy the words right from the financial, right from the right from your business plan template, right into the notes section, and you'll be off to the races. All right, so hopefully this information was helpful. So let's go ahead and wrap it up and sum it up. In summary, if you are interested in purchasing my business plan template, it does come with a customizable Word document as well as a basic financial model that is customized for the industry. I also provide various tutorials. You can find my tutorials on this link right here. The tutorials just help you with the various aspects of the business plan template, completing them, and those tutorials can be accessed before or after you purchase the business plan template. Keep in mind there are some limitations to all my business plan templates. You do need Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel in order to make edits. And also, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns before you purchase a business plan template, be delighted to have a great conversation with you. My contact information is right here. Pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. We can have a great conversation. However, after you purchase my template, then I do not offer free phone support. If you want me to help you fill out that template, I do charge for the service. The service is there, it's mentoring, but like I said, I do charge for it. And then finally, if you do want to buy my business plan templates or check out the various templates that I have, the link is right here. And then finally, if you don't want to mess around with business plan templates, you don't want to mess around with tutorials, you just want a professional to write your business plan for you, or you just want a professional to do your financial projections, I would be delighted to do so. Pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, or visit my prices page right here. And then finally, please subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. Go out, make a little bit of money, and have a great day. Thank you.